We live in a toxic world, and it's love versus hate. That's what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the most unsettling celebrity interviews.
You're not getting any place because there's no place to get. You're just like the cops. There's no place to get.
Number 10, P-Diddy, The Graham Norton Show.
You very kindly donated, I think was it a night out with you?
Yes.
Sean Combs was once known as a music superstar and the host of some of the wildest parties for the rich and famous. But in reality, the man invited onto The Graham Norton Show was a complete monster. In 2024, Diddy was charged with crimes including sex trafficking, coercion, and many, many more. But what's shocking is how he was even on the show as recently as 2023.
And now, this is the ultimate goal. I have become love.
Looking back at his appearance on Graham Norton, many find his choice of words to be very disturbing with what we now know, especially those surrounding Princes William and Harry being invited to a party.
Don't ruin our royal wedding for us.
Trust me, they're off the list.
Number 9, Kerry Katona, GMTV. One of the more infamous moments in the This Morning back catalogue, a 2008 appearance by Kerry Katona, which left viewers genuinely concerned for the former singer's health.
She's only just arrived. Apparently there was an accident on the road this morning and she's just managed to sit down.
Just got in time.
Kerry was on the show trying to relaunch herself as a celeb to be taken seriously, but her efforts backfired thanks to this slurred interview.
Yeah, I mean, looking at that it makes me feel like, wow, to how I am now, it was such a relief. I mean, they were so big.
Fern Britton seems to suggest that Katona had been drinking, while Kerry's blaming her behavior on medication makes for increasingly uncomfortable viewing.
But what about, I mean, your speech is a bit slurred. I mean, how are you feeling
Is
now?
it?
It is a bit.
Phil and Fern also received some criticism for their handling of what's clearly a very delicate situation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for answering our questions.
No problem,
You
thank you.
might have felt you were put on the spot.
And
Thank you.
yeah, thanks.
Number 8, Nicolas Cage, Wogan.
You know, I'm sorry about that. I just had to get off my chest. You know, I was a bit wound up back there, so.
Were you worked up?
Well, just a little worked up.
Do you get carried away?
Nicolas Cage is widely celebrated for his eccentricities, but his appearance on Terry Wogan's talk show bordered on pure mania. Cage didn't just walk onto the set, he somersaulted, threw handfuls of cash into the audience, did a few karate kicks, and even gave his sweaty t-shirt to a visibly weirded out Wogan. Throughout the interview, he flexed, shouted, and maintained an unblinking, hyper-intense stare. While perhaps intended as a wild rock and roll bit, the sheer feral energy that he radiated made it feel like the audience was trapped in a room with a ticking time bomb.
Lord, I hate to do this to you, Terry, but Mandy gave you a T-shirt.
Yeah.
And,
You're not going to give me, no, don't, you're going to give me your snakeskin jacket, aren't you?
No, I gotta give you my Wild at Heart T-shirt because... I'll just put this jacket
It's a big
back
night
on.
for me, I can tell you.
Number 7, Harvey Weinstein, The Graham Norton Show.
Obviously, it's not just directors and writers whose careers you've kind of built. You've also built lots of actors' careers.
It's a name that is synonymous with deprivation and the abuse of power. While a Hollywood producer doesn't seem like the type of guest you'd expect on a light-hearted chat show, that was the case here back in 2015.
Judi Dench unbuckles her pants, and on her bum, as you say,
Yes.
JD loves HW.
Not long after, Weinstein would be a central figure in the Me Too movement and subsequently imprisoned for a number of years. Graham Norton has even gone on to say that this is probably the worst guest he has ever had on the show, and not just because of retrospect, he found him to be a bore at the time. Number 6, David Blaine, GMTV.
How would you describe yourself? Just a showman. Yeah? Yeah. Is this part of the show, this sort of moody persona and the stare and the eyes and all that sort of thing? That's just you?
Illusionist David Blaine is famous for his stoic persona, but his appearance on the morning show GMTV crossed the line from enigmatic to unnerving. Host Eamon Holmes tried his best to conduct a standard interview, but Blaine simply refused to engage. Instead, he stared blankly ahead with a completely deadpan expression and gave agonizingly slow and muted answers. And at one point, he held up his palm to reveal a crude drawing of an eye to the camera, just to tie the whole thing together. The deafening silence combined with Blaine's trance-like state made for one thoroughly creepy interview. Maybe the dark forces that control his magic got the best of him.
I hope the evil eye protects you and keeps you safe, and that you come out of the ice the way you have done coming out of the coffins and things. That's what I'd say. Nice meeting you.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Different.
Number 5. Quentin Tarantino, Channel 4 News.
It's interesting that you have a different view, and I'm just trying to explore that.
And I don't want to. Because I'm here to sell my movie.
British journalist Krishnan Guru Murphy has a history of upsetting celebrities. Just ask Robert Downey Jr.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Are you... Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you seem okay? It's just getting a little dinosaur in your...
When he pressed Quentin Tarantino about whether his films glamorize violence, the Kill Bill director lost it. Tarantino turned frighteningly aggressive for several minutes by leaning in with fiery intensity, not to mention glaring at Guru Murphy with open contempt.
Don't ask me a question like that. I'm not biting. I refuse your question.
Why?
Because I refuse your question. I'm not your slave and you're not my master. You can't make me dance to your tune.
Yep, his refusal to engage only escalated the unease, transforming the discussion into an uncomfortable power struggle.
And I'm shutting your butt down.
And that's entirely your
This is a commercial
right.
from my movie.
Watching Tarantino unravel the interview showed the fiery side of his personality, one that many viewers found downright intimidating. Number 4. Sean Connery, ABC News.
You did an interview in which you said, it's not the worst thing to slap a woman now and then. As I remember, you said you don't do it with a clenched fist, it's better to do it with an open hand. Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I didn't love that.
I haven't changed my opinion.
You haven't?
No, not at all.
In 1987, legendary journalist Barbara Walters sat down with the original James Bond, Sean Connery, and brought up past comments he made in which he justified hitting women. Rather than walking back the controversial statements, Connery doubled down with chilling calmness. He stated without a hint of remorse that he hadn't changed his opinion and calmly explained that sometimes women need to be slapped to be kept in line. The blunt and misogynistic statement is bad enough, but what's really scary here is the absolute lack of malice in his voice, speaking with the same suave charm he used to order a martini.
You think it's good to slap a woman?
No, I don't think it's good. I
don't think it's bad?
I don't think it's that bad. I think that it depends entirely on the circumstances and if it merits it.
Number 3. Robert Blake, Piers Morgan Tonight.
You're just like the cops. There's no place to get. Keep him in jail till he dies, because everybody who's dead is guilty.
In July 2012, disgraced actor Robert Blake appeared on Piers Morgan Tonight for what quickly spiraled into one of the most volatile interviews of Morgan's career.
I made a deal to come here and talk about anything in the book. I excused you from that deal because I thought you were going to go be cool. Now you're trying to drive it into the ground, and I don't know why.
When pressed about the murder of his wife, Blake exploded, unleashing a barrage of insults and accusations at Morgan, claiming the host didn't have all the facts. He bizarrely referred to Morgan as Charlie Potatoes, growing increasingly hostile as the exchange wore on.
It's not about me, is it?
Yes, it is, because you opened that door, Charlie Potatoes. I'm not going to sit here and let you or anybody else kick the out of me without defending myself. And you can take that to the bank, Charlie.
Fine.
The actor's erratic behavior and venomous tirade turned the segment into a haunting viewing experience for all who witnessed it.
Now, I just want you to chew on that for a minute with all these facts that you have.
Number 2. Jimmy Savile, ITV News. Here, Savile was interviewed in the capacity of a celebrity Rolls-Royce owner. Propped up against a bar, he deadpans that the problem with the Rolls is that it's too difficult to persuade girls to go for a ride in it.
Well, it's very bad for a single fella like me, because a girl will not get into a Rolls-Royce because it's too posh.
He then mentions that he keeps a little van for that purpose instead, as it's less conspicuous. Savile's regular trick of hiding in plain sight is clearly demonstrated here.
So I keep a little van. It's a lot better.
He appears perfectly calm while volunteering this incriminating detail. In reality, he kept a caravan where it's believed that he brought many of his victims. However, the tone of the interview is unnervingly flirtatious. The news anchor even makes a quip about too much room on the back seat.
I thought you were going to say there was too much room on the back seat, but I don't actually think
there is.
Number 1. Phil Spector. Mick Brown interview.
He appeared eccentric, troubled, lonely, a man mired in his own darkness.
Just weeks before Lana Clarkson was found dead in Phil Spector's home, leading to his murder trial, the music producer gave a chilling interview with journalist Mick Brown. In the chat, he spoke candidly about his mental health, saying, "I have devils inside that fight me." He also described himself as a tortured soul who wasn't happy. His sinister comments gave the whole conversation a deeply unsettling undertone. The interview, which would become the basis for Brown's 2007 book, Tearing Down the Wall of Sound, The Rise and Fall of Phil Spector, was a portrait of a man whose eccentricities were masking something far more disturbing.
But after one mistrial, Spector was convicted in 2009 of second-degree murder.
His legacy will forever be that of a convicted murderer who happened to write songs.
Which bizarre interviews did we forget? Let us know in those comments below.